Let me introduce myself. You all don't know me. You can all just consider me good citizen. I was just employed from Sanford Sewing. I was hired to cover a brand new news channel called FSS News. Fred Sanford Sewing News. FSS News. Real news right now. Okay. I'm revealing my identity. I'm doing some undercover work here for some real news right now at FSS News. Latest update. FSS. The man in charge, the old man that run this place. He was just working here. He just amazingly took back 647 tables, like 3 rooms that way, in a matter of just a couple of days. So it was pretty impressive. So all them tables are gone, but there's about 3 or 4. He was working, he had to take a break, so he wanted me to take over and see how it's kind of my interview, so I hope I do well. FSS News. He removed all those sewing machines on all these tables. And he told me, I'm just going by what he said. I gotta hide my identity. For what I said, from what he says, no one has looked at these tables in over 50 years. What's inside. He wanted me to... There's machines underneath too. He wanted me to open them up and reveal them at this point. So let's do that. Unbelievable. I don't know anything about sewing machines. This is my first day. FSS News. Real news right now. New home. Anybody know a new home? Maybe it's saying, I need a new home, and it's beautiful. Wow, got like a, I don't know, like a speckled finish. Is there a name for that? Matching motor. Oh, and it's so smooth. Oh, and a special table. He told me to move those ones with special tables over there, so let's go like this. Oh, Mr. Sanford, he also told me everything's for sale right now. Because he's working on some kind of deal like 100 million sewing machines or something. I don't know. I'm first day. I don't even got all my facts. It may not be that many. Maybe just like 500,000 or something. But when I know something, I'll let you know. Real news right now. Just call me a good citizen. He didn't want me to reveal my name because he said I would just get bombarded with fan mails and all that stuff. And I'm, I said, well, maybe I'll just not say who I am, at least for my first day. He said I could take as many drink breaks as I want. That Mr. Sanford, he's a really cool dude. Mr. Fred Sanford. What a nice guy. I just met him 2 days ago. We were walking down the street. He said, hey, boy. He called me Junior. And I said, yes, sir. He said, you want a job? And I said, yes, sir. He goes, you know how to work one of them camera things? Phone cameras? He says, yes, sir. I said, yes, sir. Look at that, domestic. It has a light that's busted. Well, maybe not busted. Where does it go on this one? I don't know. It's my first day. What do I know? He says machines like this, I should separate from the table because of the new incoming of a 500,000 machines. So he told me how to do it. You got to go under here like this. He says, go ahead and borrow my glasses because sometimes you need it. And he was nice. He said he gave me a really cool light to use too. Where is that cool light? 5 million bazillion light powers. All right, close your eyes, everyone. How do you turn it on? How do you... Oh my goodness, I almost blind myself. 500 million bazillion light power. He said, go ahead and use it. He paid like $500 for it. One of the brightest lights in the entire world. Real news right now. My first day, you know. I might not have all my facts right. He wants to hear approval and all that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Really? Did someone really do that? Okay, hold on. These wires are really bad. Sometimes you just gotta cut them. They're bad right there, so I'm gonna cut the wires right here. Someone hog tied it. He said, Mr. Sanford said I can do that. So there you have it. One of those ones they just wired everything into the table. A couple of old plugs. And we might be able to salvage that. That style was used on a few machines. Yeah, I have to consider that a parts machine. I don't even see how that something's not right with that machine. All right. So he said, go ahead and move the tables as you empty them, and stick them right over here. Oh, don't tell Mr. Sanford I did that. It's my first day, you know. My first day, I hope you all don't rat on me. Because I know Mr. Sanford, he takes really good care of his sewing machines. Oh boy, blinded by the light. Wow, that's bright. Oh no! He said to me, if they see a cool machine, kind of show it off. This is like I think he told me like a Singer 127. The decals aren't very good, so I'm not going to show it off. I don't want him to be mad at me showing off the ugly machines. Oh. He taught me that the ones in these green cases that say Sears Kenmore right on top, they're made by Sears Kenmore. Or they're a Sears Kenmore brand, I should say. Sears Kenmore, been in this. No one's looked inside for, I don't even want to open it again. 50 years, he told me, something like that. So, where's he going to put you? He told me to put all the ones with cases over here. Something about this building don't like cases. So we're going to, well, he's going to sell all the cases. All right. He wanted me to update you on this new incoming news. Woo! There's new machines coming in. He mentioned in one of the previous messages 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 machines, but being kind of modest. There's a lot more machines than that. A lot more. Make enough to make your head spin. This right here is nothing. Nothing. Right here, that's nothing. A lot more machines. So, we accomplished a lot. Mr. Sanford did a good job. Look at that. Beautiful. I'll show you the end results at the end and we'll walk through it. And but we're going to continue here. I'm just getting a drink. He said go ahead and take as many drink breaks as you want because he's a nice guy, you know. He takes care of his employees. That's for sure. He said put these glasses on once in a while and make sure the clock's still going. And then tell all the members what time we're at. 10 minutes and 45 seconds. And he's kind of keeping track of how many people are staying on. And I'm trying not to bore everybody. He says try to be funny. So I don't know. He's a funny guy, you know. He had me rolling. I can't remember what he was talking about. I was laughing so hard. But he said, I'll teach you how to be funny. One requirement to get this job, you have to be able to lift 478 pounds. And I barely made it. I said, why, Mr. Sanford? Why 478 pounds? He said he wanted to make sure, just in case, a machine comes along and that's heavy. And, you know, it can covered by insurance and all that. Blah, 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 you know, so. Luckily, I passed. But I'm finding out that most machines are nothing. They're a mere 200 pounds, maybe, at tops. You know what I mean? Real news right now. I hope you enjoy it. FSS News. If you like it, I get to keep my job. If you don't like FSS, you don't like Good Citizen here, I might lose my job. But he told me to take over. You know, he needs a break. He's up there watching his little doggy right now. Oh my goodness. How do you work with glasses that are foggy? How does Mr. Sanford do it? He said to make sure if the tables are huge, they gotta go. There's no room for huge tables. There's not even room for little tables. This is a really cool table. Too bad we can't shift. Wow. I can't keep the glasses from fogging long enough to get to the screw. Oh, where is that? Oh, don't tell Mr. Sanford. Don't tell Mr. Sanford. I don't know, I think I broke it. It came off. I don't know anything about sewing machines, but don't tell him I broke it. I'll put it right here. Maybe he won't notice. Okay, Mr. Sanford. Oh, this is my first day. I'm nervous. Where's my 400 million bazillion candle light? Okay, all close your eyes. Boom! Whoa! Oh, that gets me every time. He said if your glasses aren't good enough, you can put your glasses in front of this light and it'll defrost them. I'm defrosting my glasses. Here we go. Wow! Wow! What a difference! I could see the screws. Like nothing. I bought my glasses. I'm going to have to ask him if he'll be so kind to invest in some anti-fog glasses. Or that might be too much. He might fire me on my first day. Start asking for too much. I better just keep my mouth shut and earn my $6 an hour. Oh, apprentices, you know, we don't make a whole lot. We do it because we like our job. That's my story. Yes! Holy 48 pounds. Yeah, you can tell Mr. Sanford you saw me lift a machine 6 times over my head. Oh. Woo! That's a heavy. He said to make sure to check all the drawers for treasures. And if there's any candy in there, don't eat it. That was his advice. Hey, there is something in here. Not much, but it's something. Is it the book? I love the way he was telling me about the old instruction manuals where they don't tell you what model it is. They'll just give you a picture and like, okay, that's it. The whole book. Most of them are like that. You can read the whole book 18 times and it still won't tell you what the model number is. I'm going to put it with the machine. Is that a smart idea? For a little bit anyways. And then, when I have a marker, because I don't want to keep any books or anything like that, tables, wood, anything that could possibly go bad, I'm not going to leave it down here. Nope. And I'm glad it survived all these 50 years. Oh! This table must be 60, 70 pounds. Oh. That's why I had to pass that interview, you know. I had to be able to lift 478 pounds. Woo! We didn't have weights around here, you know what he did? I tell you, that Mr. Sanford, he's really smart. He stacked 49 tables on top of each other, and he says, if you can lift this 2 inches off the ground, you're hired. Whoa! Hit the ceiling. Got the job. True story. FSS News. Real news right now. Good citizen here. Oh! Oh! That's a heavy machine. Oh! Oh my goodness. It got to be 476 pounds or so because it's really close to that limit. Ugh. I got to impress Mr. Sanford. Oh! 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 19, 20, Mr. Sanford. Yes! Yes, I am strong. Oh! Oh! I'm supposed to talk about news too as I work. You know, Mr. Sanford, he was the strongest man in the world back in 1937. Many of you probably don't know that. I don't know if I was supposed to tell you that or not. But he still ranks like the 4th strongest man in the world. Oh, I'm nowhere near him. I'm only like I don't know, I probably rank way down there. 400 in the hole or something. Okay. He told me, Mr. Sanford said, make sure you check that clock and let the members and audience and YouTubers out there know that we're at 17 minutes and 14 seconds. Now, if you see something here you like and would like to take it home with you, like a Complete Machines, yes, Mr. Sanford does. He does sell Complete Machines, and he does ship them. Real news, I heard. Update. Sometime today, he said he's going to call FedEx and start a special business account for guys named Fred Sanford only. That's all they can join. It's a special club. Your name has to be Fred Sanford, or you can't even get in it, okay? I'm going to get the rate so low, they're going to have to pay me to ship it, okay? I mean, that's what he's saying. I don't know how much it's new, you know, how much is true or not, but I'll keep you updated. FSS News, real news right now. Woo! He says try not to talk so fast. On the interview, he said I talk too fast. There's another empty table. I'm not going to fool you all this time. He says sometimes it's just best to shut up and just work. Woo, but I like to report the news. That's what I was hired for. FSS News. Oh. But I tell you, that Fred Sanford, he is something. What a nice guy, I tell you. I'm glad he's going to start this FSS News. We might go outside the box and do other things and explore towns and all kinds of stuff. He says he wants to build his YouTube channel up to 500 million subscribers. Right now, he says he goes, you know how big a piece of sand grain is? He goes, I'm 100 times smaller than a grain of sand compared to YouTube. I don't even get paid. I mean, he doesn't even get paid, he says. He says he's so far away from getting paid, it's not even funny. But maybe, if you're new to this channel and watching for the first time, maybe you can subscribe to his channel. You know what I'm saying? And maybe one day he can get up to 100 million bazillion subscribers like he wants to. I'm sure he would be happy with 1,000 subscribers or something, but he has to work his way up to that. Please subscribe. Maybe he'll keep me my job's on the line. He says he better get 1,000 subscribers after this video, or I might lose my job. All right, thanks for listening, everybody. Okay. Wow! Hey, it's a table with a shelf on the side. That's pretty impressive. What's this one? 19, 20, 27. Listen, There's a machine in there. I'm not kidding. I'm not even going to show you what it is. I'm going to take it right to the front of the room. Mr. Sanford said if you find a machine and it's really light, it like goes over your head when you lift it, if it feels like a balloon, you make sure you take it to the front for his sister to work on it. Because light machines are good for traveling. We have members that like to take machines with them on car rides, to the park, sometimes to the movies. Hey, where'd you all go? I was talking in the wrong space. To the park, to the movies. A lot of people like to take their sewing machines with them, and the lighter they are, as we age, we kind of lose our strength. Look at me, I know, you're just saying, not as old as Mr. Sanford and all, but he's still pretty strong for an old guy. He says, make sure you ask the people that are local, please come and buy the tables. This is really cool. It has a shelf on the side. Oh, wouldn't that have been cool if that, oh wow. I wonder, man, you ever find a table and you find a hidden compartment in it? I have. Like after 19 years of owning it, you'd be like, oh, what's this compartment? And it'd be like gold in there. Oh, I like stuffed drawers. Sometimes stuffed drawers got treasures in them, according to Mr. Sanford. This is my first day, so 400 feels like, be honest, it feels like about 78 pounds, so let's try it. He said, bend your knees and lift. Right now, it looks like I'm just holding them in air, but I'm a secret. They're on my knees right now. My knees are doing the work. Now he has to bring it up to your chest, and then straighten up the legs and start walking. And then start feeling the pain. Oh. I'm all right, everybody. Real news right now, FSS news. Whew. He says, go ahead and sweep as you go along. And if there's anything that looks like cool treasures, go ahead and pick it up. I see a couple screws. There's screws, cool treasures. Look at all of it. There's dust. Oh, that Mr. Sanford, he likes to sweep floors. You don't like dust, you don't like dust, that's for sure. Sweep floors, sweep floors. Oh. You might fire me if I don't sweep the floors right. But I tell you what, I wish he'd buy a new broom. This thing was meant for a dollhouse or something. Don't you hate when you got one of those things that pop out, you don't want to stay in? I did that with my mind. I held it for a second and it stayed in. Now don't get too close to it. All right, so under the tables that we just discovered, that we just revealed, some beautiful machines. A couple of them are empty, of course. Check the time, 23:27, everybody. We're going to reveal a couple that were underneath for hundreds of years. So we're going to start off with this. Sometimes it says, go ahead and stand up and hold it up to the camera. If you can't see it right, you all got to read it backwards. So you got to have it. Good job. Now really, in real life, what you're seeing is backwards. This side of the room is really over here, and that side of the room is really over here. Notice the sewing machines, when you look at them, they look backwards, don't they? Don't they look backwards? Tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's just me. Okay. Wow. Okay, there's a Singer 66 here. He says, don't go ahead and pick up things that you don't have to pick up if you don't have to, if that makes any sense. So I'm not going to pick it up and show it to you, but I just let you know that was a Singer 66. Here's something in a case. Oh, don't pick it up unless you have to. It's a picture of a dressmaker. It looks like a 2402 or 2204. Okay, he said to move the ones with cases over here so we can sell the cases. We can sell the cases while the machines are going to help them. The machines will help sell the cases. Does that make sense? I hope you like the news. Today's weather here in Michigan. Oh, let me get my gloves off and I'll tell you. Mr. Sanford, he owns like 19 phones. He let me borrow 2 of his phones here. Okay, and he let me borrow his glasses here. So while I'm recording on one phone, I can check the weather on the other. Okay. Currently, it's 30 degrees. It feels like 24. We expect it to get up to about 34 today in a couple of hours, 4 o'clock. 12:30, we are expecting a special visitor today. What time is she coming? Messages? I can't, I'm fogging up again. Can't stay unfogged long enough to read. Okay, real quick before I fog up. Take the mask off, that'll help. Nope. 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 Is it you? It's under the machine. No. No. No, no. You? No. Jill? Jill. Okay. 12:30, she'll be here in 1 hour. I said I would make sure I'd be here at 1:30, that's right. So we'll just leave that open right there. All right, I wonder how long of a video we can make and how long we can hold your attention. If you want, go ahead and pause it and grab yourself a sandwich, some chips, as I put my gloves back on. You can just go ahead and just pause it, you know. Pause it right now, run to the kitchen, get yourself a snack, because this is going to get exciting. I got to really impress them and really do some less talking and a little more working. So what's the game plan? We moved all those. He said once that's done, he told me to go way back in that corner and start working your way back, or start taking the machines off the next row and putting them down. So that's what I'm going to do. He said to go ahead and sometimes once in a while, oh, all the benches disappeared. Hold on. That Mr. Sanford, he was cleaning everything. He moved all the fences out of the way. Impressive, Mr. Sanford. Oh, gotta hide my identity. I'm known as good citizen only. Get good citizen. Good citizen. FSS News. Real news right now. All right. We're going to use this tower of power. Does a pretty good job of holding up the phone, and it doesn't take up a lot of room. Let's see, what are you saying? I guess we can back it up some. Let's go. That's as far back as we can go. That should give you like a bird's eye view. We're only working on, let's see. We're working on expanding this. Well, that's only a couple machines. A couple here and a bunch here. Can we see this? Yeah, okay. So we're just gonna start dropping machines from this table and naming them off as we go along. Singer 99. The 3/4 machine. 3/4 machine, Singer 99. Get yours today. That thing popped out of the sewing machine. Okay, we have a unknown. Oh, one of this brown machine here. Brown machine. We got a white rotary. Beautiful white rotary. He said to go ahead and come up close and show off the nice ones. Beautiful white rotaries. Beautiful decals. It says VSM, I believe, right in the center. I mean, the decals are almost flawless. I see a little bit of wear on the back left corner. Oh. He told me, Mr. Sanford, he's smart. He said, this is not a Singer 15. This is not a Singer 15. Even though it says Singer 15 manual, he says this is not a Singer 15. But yet, it looks like a Singer 15. But tells me it's not a Singer 15 because it doesn't have one of the numbers on the right side of the plate. Telling me, and the colors are a little off. Tells me that's a Japan. I think it's Japan. Clone of a Singer 15. Missing the handwheel for some reason. Please, can anybody give this new home a new home? All she needs is a base, and she'll be good to go. She's a low rider. That's what she is. I'm tired of you, table. Stay. Don't make me tell you again. All right. Sorry that you're just watching my legs. All right, we got a electric brand, it looks like. We're gonna take it right up here. And it would make sense to pull that thing popped out again. We'll pull the machines up that are the closest to the spot I'm putting them down. We got a white 117959, it looks like. Hey, we got one of these 120 whites, or 120 Kenmores. I think it was like a 12049. Don't put oil on those gears. That's what I always heard. Oh my goodness. It's an ammo or something like that. It's so heavy. 400 pounds. I'm not even going to open it. We seen one the other day. Oh. I tell you, that's a good machine. We could figure out how to ship it to you for a good cost. We're going to do it. I hope he hires me full time. I'm doing a lot of work for him today. I don't know how much he normally does, but I'm getting kind of tired. This is in a bottom base. It's a clone, 3/4 machine clone. It's a 3/4 machine clone. We're going to stick that one up here. I removed a couple, and I'm going to replace it with this one here. Move this one up. And move this one up. It's a good spot for it. And we're going to keep removing. Beautiful. Some of these machines got beautiful bottoms to them. I'm trying to keep them together, if possible. And that's the trick word, if possible. But I think I found a home for this one. I can't read it, sorry. Let's just say it's a beautiful blue machine. I'm going to put it right here. And it has a beautiful blue base. And it's two-toned. And it just looks so nice. How am I doing, everyone? My first day and all, you know. He said, go ahead and take as many breaks as you want. Whew. Because I think he knows that even with like, you know, he said if you feel tired, just move the broom a little bit, pretend you're working, you know, if you have to, if it makes you feel better. So I'm just kind of working slow. And luckily this broom doesn't sweep too fast. Oh. Years and years of dust on the floor. Mr. Sanford, he doesn't like dust on the floor. Oh, why? So we can either reveal a couple of sewing machines and tables and pull them out, or we can, I think we should reveal those sewing machines and tables while there's still room here. Does that make sense? Before I start putting them in and blocking them all in. So let's do it the smart way. A wise man once said, work smarter, not harder. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to work smarter. Good Citizen's my name. I'm working undercover today for those that you just joined in. I'm working undercover for Mr. Sanford for a new news network that we're calling FSS News, Fred Sanford Sewing News. Real news right now. That's our logo. I hope you all enjoy the real news right now as we enter in our 35th minute. And I want to thank all of you that have stayed with us the entire amount of time. That you could have done all kinds of stuff in that 35 minutes. But yet you chose to watch the newest employee, anonymous, good citizen, trying to do a good job for Mr. Sanford. Oh my goodness, the beautiful white. He says to go ahead and take these out of the table whenever possible. We'll get this roll of thread, get it out of here. Let's see if we can do it. Where is that 400 bazillion trillion candlelight light? Holy cow, that's bright. Don't look into it. It's like looking into the sun. He says it can cause blindness for 2 lifetimes if you look directly into it. So I don't want to do that. I don't want blind, you know. How many people are watching? Like 400,000 people right now watching me? Oh. Oh. Unplug the wiring. Try to unplug the wiring. I think it's, yep. Oh my goodness, that's a bright light. Holy cow. 37-minute mark, everyone. Thank you for sticking around on my first day of my interview. Because I hate to lose this job. It seems like a really cool gig. If I get to keep the job, I get to go on and I get to work with him side by side. In the end of the month, when he goes picks up these enormous amount of sewing machines. Some say there's 100, some say there's 400, some say there's 600. I'm out there to find the real facts, real news right now. That's what I'm here to do, and I promise you, as soon as I can, I will find out how many machines it is. Okay. All right, let's keep it going. We really want to go to this Mount Vernon cabinet and get the shrink wrap off of it. And hopefully there's no damage to it. Maybe not in this video, but he said to me that that's the best machine in here and handle it with care. Because he wants to... Hey dog, how did you get out? Part 2 will continue.